Hello everyone, my name is Ardiansyah. So in this video, I will make a reaction video of the disturbing neuroscience behind doomscrolling and brain rot as an mid mid exam of my critical listening course. Now, let's get started.
So you're laying in bed, scrolling through absolute garbage on your phone. You feel like worse with every swipe. The brain is turning too much. You can't stop. And here's what's wild. That's not weakness. Your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. It's just that someone figured out how to think it. So today we're uncovering the disturbing neuroscience behind doom scrolling and brain rot. It'll show.
Oh, science video. The speaker will talk about doom scrolling and brain rot and how it affects our brain. That's our brain is not get taken over, but our brain itself is the one who is making ourselves doing that.
You why your brain gets trapped into this negativity loop that tech companies are exploiting. We'll dive into the uncertainty reward system that keeps you hooked, plus the real damage this is doing to your ability to think. And yes, there is a way out.
Well, I never knew that doom scrolling can really be that dangerous, because I just always doing it. Because just look at the hour, you can see here I am just doom scrolling just 5 minutes ago before to take this video.
I'll show you. But first, let me tell you about something that happened last week. Last week, a participant in my program goes, Gary, I spent 4 hours last night watching videos of some toilet with a head singing. 4 hours. What is wrong with you? Oh, nothing's wrong with you. Look, we're all doing this. Pick up your phone for one thing. Suddenly, it's 2 a.m. and you watch 200 videos of people eating food that glows in the dark. You feel like trash, but your thumb keeps moving, right? And here's the thing, your brain is responding to a system that was literally designed to trap it.
Well, it's really relatable because I have experienced so many times when I waiting for submitting an assignment, so I was waiting while doing another thing like scrolling Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. So it can really happen to anyone. Like this, what I have been experiencing in the last 5 minutes.
So doom scrolling, that compulsive scrolling through news, videos, and whatever, it's not random. A 2021 study from USC found that this behavior activates the exact same neural pathways as gambling. The exact same ones. See,
Oh, so that is really explain why it's so addictive, yes. As gambling, many people really like it in Indonesia because of online gambling. Indonesia is so massive. People really want to change their life by gambling. It's so dangerous.
your brain gets stuck in what neuroscientists call a negativity loop. You feel bad, so you scroll for something to feel better. But the content makes you feel worse. So what do? You scroll even more. It's genius, really. I mean, it's evil, but
It's 100% valuable because when we scrolling our media social, so sometimes we will always talk to ourselves. Like, I will stop if I find an interesting content, but when we found the interesting content, which is looking for more something like that after we scroll the interesting content, especially on TikTok. Like in TikTok, there is search filter that is will make it more addictive. Like some example, when we scroll TikTok, we find an interesting video, like, and the search filter is giving something that is interesting, so you will click it. You will click it, and you will see something that have really make you interest, and you just continuously scrolling your media social.
But you, and whoever told me, the algorithm knows this. They figured out that negativity, shocking, or just completely absurd content keeps you scrolling longer. They're literally feeding you poison because poison is profitable. Think about it. Even when you start with happy puppies, where do you end up? And 3 hours later, you're watching conspiracy theories or people fighting in parking lots. The algorithm always pulls you towards the dark stuff. It knows that outrage and absurdity are more addictive than joy. That's just the beginning.
When your brain starts from
Now, Oxford Dictionary named brain rot their 2024 word of the year. Oxford, the same people who published Shakespeare's complete works are now officially acknowledging that we're collectively destroying our minds with digital garbage. Dr. Anna Lemke at Stanford calls this dopamine dysregulation. Basically, you need more and more insane content to feel anything at all. Regular content doesn't do it anymore. You need to weird stuff. And this is,
some weird stuff is always addictive, like something that is so random that is always makes you interest instead of something that is like a normal one. Because lately in the social media, some weird stuff like brain rot, like meme using AI is really anywhere. It's so random, but I don't know what people is like it. But for me, I kind of like it. Not gonna lie.
while you're watching videos of skibidi toilet or whatever the Italian drain rot thing is, the chimpanzee, bananini, bombardiro, crocodilo. I don't even know what I'm saying here. Nobody does. And actually, that's the point. Your brain is so fried, it needs complete nonsense to feel stimulated. But here's what's really happening. This content is like eating cotton candy for every meal. Yeah, it gives you a sugar rush, but you are literally starving. Your brain needs real stimulation, real connection. Instead, it's getting carrot heads. And wait, the neuroscience gets even crazier.
Your brain allowed by
So researchers at UC Santa Barbara in 2022 discovered something fascinating. They call it the uncertainty reward. Every time you scroll, your brain doesn't know what's coming next. It could be boring, it could be amazing.
It's definitely like gambling, yes. You don't know what coming after. So your brain is always be like want to know always what's called this. Always give an excitement because something it doesn't know, so your brain will always trying to looking for something that is mysterious.
Absolutely. That is the trigger for some anticipation circuits at slot machines. Your brain is literally gambling. Every swipe is pulling the lever. And just like Vegas, the house of illusions. But here's where it gets really messed up. You see, a study from UC Irvine found that doom scrolling creates cognitive fatigue. Your brain gets so exhausted processing all this random garbage that it loses the ability to focus on anything real. When your brain is exhausted, what does it want? More stimulation. It's like being so tired you can't sleep, so you drink more coffee. It makes total sense, right? No, it's insane. But that's what we're doing.
The avoidance game.
Look, Stanford research has found something that really explains everything. When people feel anxious, bored, or depressed, they use scrolling to avoid those feelings. And this is crucial, the scrolling doesn't actually fix anything. It's like scratching a mosquito bite. It feels good for a second, but it makes it worse.
Doom scrolling is really addictive. It's really like what the speaker said. It's like scratching your arm when mosquito bites you. It's really dangerous, annoying, but it is really addictive because of it doesn't really know what is the solve to the problem, so which is to what our instincts say.
Overall. There's this social element nobody talks about, even when the content is complete garbage. Sharing these brain rot memes makes people feel connected. With bonding over mutual mental deterioration. Hey, did you see that video of the banana crane? Yeah, I watched it 27 times. That's friendship in 2025. MIT research from 2023 shows this creates what they call continuous partial attention. The brain never fully focuses, but never fully rests. But basically keeping your brain in first gear, revving the engine, going nowhere. No wonder everyone's exhausted.
the real thing that's
So here's what really concerns me. The University of Colorado found that consuming too much absurd content actually reduces your tolerance for complexity. When your brain gets used to processing information in 15 seconds chunks of nonsense, real thinking becomes painful. Yale researchers in 2023, and this is why, they found that excessive doom scrollers become emotionally numb to real life. Good things don't feel as good. Bad things don't feel as bad. You're just what? And the crazy part, you know it's happening. People literally call it brain rot while they're doing it, right? You're aware you're poisoning yourself, but you can't stop. It's like what?
that's truly relatable and I don't know how to feel. It's like when we were try to stop, it's so hard to stop doing that because like our life is controlled by social media. Anything else, it's, it's hard. It's really hard to stop doom scrolling when you start.
Watching yourself from outside your body screaming, put the phone down while your friend keeps scrolling.
The escape plan, that's the interesting part.
Brown University researchers found something that actually works. They call it curious awareness. Instead of fighting the urge to scroll, well, get curious about it. What does that urge feel like? Where do you feel it in your body? And when you catch yourself doom scrolling, ask, what am I actually looking for here? Connection, distraction from insanity, entertainment? Once you know what you really need, you can actually get it. Because I promise you, that need is not being met by toilet with a head. See, the solution isn't willpower, it's understanding that your brain evolved to seek information and connection. Doom scrolling hijacks these drives, but doesn't satisfy them. It's like drinking salt water when you're thirsty. So I'm curious, what's the weirdest brain rot content you find yourself watching at your like the stuff where you're watching it thinking, why am I watching this? So drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and honestly, it's helping me understand just how deep this rabbit hole.
Now, so remember this, if you are doing doom scrolling right now, always remember what are you really looking for, entertainment or distraction from anxiety. Always set up goals when you are scrolling on social media. Don't get controlled by doom scrolling, or what is the right word? Don't be controlled by your addiction on doom scrolling. Always remember what's your purpose on opening social media.
Oh God. Now, if you want to learn how to protect your attention in a world that's literally designed to steal it, we dive deep into this in my course in Focus at brainacademy.com. We teach you how to work with your brain instead of against it. Brain out.
Well, I think that's all the reaction I can say about the disturbing neuroscience behind doom scrolling and brain rot. Thank you for watching the video. See you next time.